Hey everybody, um, got an issue floating around my head right now, um, mainly revolving around the problems between the LGBTQ community and Christian community. Um, I identify as a bisexual crossdresser who I will tell you right now, I am a Christian through and through. Now, a lot of you out there may be wondering, how does that work? Why would you want to be a Christian if you're bi? Um, I'll get to that here in a minute. Let me address a quick issue as far as the Christian community goes. There are a lot of Christians out there who take it upon themselves to judge and condemn members of the LGBTQ community um, because they feel what we are doing and how we are living is wrong. Um, I get that. You know, I've been a Christian from a really young age. There for a long time, I believed it was wrong myself. I almost lost several good friends because of it, and I also became the one thing I did not want to become in high school, and that was a bully. Um, I bullied several people in high school, and just I live with it every day of my life, and I feel the guilt every night that I'm up like this. It's 1:02 a.m. Central Time. You know, we as Christians have a duty to lead others to Christ, but a lot of us, mainly the people who tend to take it too far, um, have decided to take it upon themselves to judge others and believe it's their place to tell us as members of the LGBTQ community that we do not belong, that we are going to hell when we die, there is no hope for us. That is not the case. And for those of you that watch this that are Christians or, um, you know, consider this blasphemy or whatever you want to call it, I have news for you. In the Bible, it says nowhere at all that it is our place to judge another human being. It says we will all answer before God when our time comes. My question is, why is it that some of you feel it is your place to judge us before it is our time? That's a big thing for me, is the fact that a lot of people feel that way. But on the counter side, those of us of the LGBTQ community, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of us have a lot of problems with hate as well. Um, I've read a lot of comments um, on several videos talking about gay rights and same-sex marriage and everything else. When we are attacked by people such as Christians, we tend to spout hateful things ourselves. Um, a big thing for me is, in order to receive respect and to be left in peace, you must also allow that to happen. So let me ask you something. Both sides of this argument, Christians and members of the LGBTQ community. Why do you continue to argue? Why? As Christians, it is not our place to push our religion on people, to shove it down their throats, if you will. Nor is it our duty to drag them kicking and screaming into a church to try and prove a point. And as members of the LGBTQ community, is it our duty to try and tell the Christians that what they're doing is hateful, but then contradict ourselves by doing the exact same to them? I realize that a lot of the times, some of you may argue that you're just treating them how they treat you to try and show them how it feels. And normally I wouldn't be against that, but I've read a lot of hateful things lately. And I don't like it. Seeing this world torn apart like it is right now, not just by these two sides, but the fact of the matter with the economy the way it is also. That combined with these two major sides clashing with each other constantly, and you guys don't know how to let up. Neither side's backing down. It's this extreme side of thinking that brought things forth, way back then, like the Crusades. If we do not stop the hate and rise above it, we as a society will crumble. So let me ask you something. As a Christian and as a member of the LGBTQ community, next time either side, I don't care who you are, I don't care what side you're on, I don't care if you're neutral, before you go and comment on anything detailing somebody's opinion on this entire debate, whether it be a politician or whether it be someone else on YouTube that has made a big name for themselves, I'm going to ask that you severely think it through. Because the more hate that is spread around, the more the devil feeds. He feeds off of our hate, our misery, our sadness. He feeds off of our problems that we keep hidden when we do not turn for help, whether it be another human being or whether it be God. So I'm going to beg with you all, be kind. Stop the hate. Bring this world into the light, and let's prove that we deserve to live here, that we deserve each other. As for right now, I'm going to log off of here. A lot of you may not see this, but if you do, I'm going to ask that you share this. Share this to somebody who needs it. Somebody who you feel needs it or knows somebody else who needs it. I don't care if they're Christian. I don't care if they're against the LGBTQ community. I don't care if they're against Christianity or Christians in that matter. Because I'm for both sides. Both sides have been spouting hate. Both sides are cherry-picking parts of the Bible to try and argue with each other, and that's not how you should do it. So I'm going to stand here and sit here and lay here. Because this is my place, this is my sanctuary, this is my room. And I'm going to wonder if somebody got this message. If you got this message and you see where I'm coming from and you agree with me, please, please comment on this. If you have a channel on here that is for equal rights, same-sex marriage, all of that, please send me a message. I'll be more than happy to link it with you. This is Brandon, aka Shikaku Radio. And I challenge each and every one of you to love each other.